What it is, man, it's your boy Swayvo Twain, and I just skipped class with the progress report. You did.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd. This is a new episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report. I got Swayvo Twain in the building.
Yes, Lord.
For sure, man. We've been building for a minute, you know what I mean? So it's cool that we finally get a chance to sit down. I know we ran into each other recently in New Music Mondays, but you be working.
Yes, ma'am. I mean,
You
I've
definitely
been going at it for a minute, man.
For
That's why
sure,
I think
man.
I made it to the progress report, man.
For sure. Now, tell me about your interest in music, and when did you like get into music to the point where you like, I want to be an artist?
To be honest, I ran away from music like my whole life, cause like, you know, my parents do music, and they was lit in the '90s, and everybody just assumed like, oh, you sing. I was like, man, hell no, I'm playing basketball. But shit, after I was pretty much done with high school, I just started fucking around with it, and it just became a love of mine. And then my first song I dropped, I did a song with Drummer Boy called Fuego, and it did like 1 million plays on SoundCloud. Yeah, so I was like turned after that, like fuck school. I'm rapping now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, you graduated though, right?
Yeah, high school.
Okay.
Yeah. But this happened like my freshman year of college. My first semester in college, like probably like 2 weeks into me being in school.
Wow.
So I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
For sure. Now, when that happened, though, like, what did your people around you think when you was just like, man, I ain't gonna do school no more?
My people was not fond of that.
I'm sure.
They definitely wasn't fond of that. But to be honest, if I would have went back to school, I was gonna be doing it to appease them. It wasn't gonna be to make me happy. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Like, shit, I had my studio in my dorm, in my dorm room. I wasn't going to class anyway. So
it's always been music.
Yeah, it was what it was at that point.
For sure. Who'd you come up listening to?
Future, Thug, Rich Homie, T-Pain, Drake, Wayne, the normal people that everybody listens to.
For sure.
Them six for sure though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne just, he just said it again. He the greatest rapper alive. What you think?
I don't know. I think there's so many categories in rap. You can't just name one person the best. Like, cause you got Jay-Z, he like the best businessman. You got Thug, he pushed rap as further than anybody else. You got Wayne, he probably had the best run of all time. You got Drake, he probably on the best run of all time now, but Wayne put him on, so it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like basketball. Everybody got their era to me.
Now I hear that. I think even with award shows, I always said that it should be like different subcategories for a best hip hop rap artist, because it's like, man, for y'all to bunch everybody into one, that shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's the whole award show concept is crazy anyway, because everybody who get nominated, them was the biggest records of the year anyway. So one person win and everybody else lose, but it's like everybody really won. But you know, one person walk away feeling successful and five walk away with the poop out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit. Now, what sound or what category would you put your sound in?
I don't know, man. That's a good question. Shit. I don't know, man. I do a lot of everything, man. This project I've been working on, man, it touched a little bit of everything. I just say this the new vibe, it's the new way, the new vibe. I just say that. It's whatever type of vibe you're looking for, I'll be doing. Like, I'll be rapping. I'll be singing. I do the reggaeton. I do love music. I do party music. Like, I don't know. I can't really call it.
For sure. Now you say you about to release a project.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get into that, man. What's gonna be the title?
Articles of Swayvo Twain. Yeah. That's gonna be the title. This shit hard, man. I did I did like a little listening party for my birthday before I went on tour. Man, everybody walking out there like, man, this shit a classic. Like, it's one of the ones, for real.
One of them ones. For sure. Okay. Now, is it easier or harder being a celeb kid doing music?
It's both, but for me, I'm gonna say it's harder, cause I always just wanted a fair shake, like, or like a fresh listen, or like just, you know what I'm saying, like things that people would accept from other artists that they won't accept it from me just cause of who my people is, or like even if I did something amazing, they'll be like, oh well, we knew you was gonna do that, but it's like, nah, like this is what I did, like. But of course it's easier. It's easier in some ways because the knowledge I have, you know, growing up in the industry, like meeting certain people already knowing me since I was a baby. You know, that works. But shit, you still gotta show and prove. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
You still gotta do what you do.
That's facts. Yeah. So of course, your dad is D'Angelo. Your mom is Angie Stone.
For sure.
Amazing in itself, right?
Right.
What did you do for Mother's Day? What'd you get your mom?
I got my mom a super big ass bouquet of flowers, and I took her to Spondivis and shit. And
okay.
Rode around all her favorite spots and shit. It was an all day process, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It better be.
She lady get on my nerves.
Now she is definitely your number one supporter though, from my eyes, man. She do not play when it comes to you.
Bet she be cussing with the song and hold this and bitch that all in the crowd. Be like, Mama, you wildin'.
For sure. That's good that she's super supportive. Yeah. How was it growing up as a child for you though?
It was kind of normal. For the majority of it, I wasn't really with my moms or my pops, cause you know they was on the road and shit and doing that. So I was just growing up as a regular kid, like, you know what I'm saying. And I kind of got used to that. So like when I'd be in school, I'd never tell nobody who my people was. Like I'd treat that shit like top secret information. But when I moved to Atlanta, I moved with my mom and shit. So, you know, this one, she had kind of slowed down with the touring a little bit, and you know, that was the first time me and her really living together. So it was cool, but it's definitely different. Definitely a different upbringing for sure. But we regular as hell though. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. What was that adjustment like though? Like when you used to something being one way, then now it's this.
Moving to Atlanta and actually moving with my mom, like just moving here, period, it was like a big ass culture shock. Like, I'm like, damn, niggas is rich out here. Niggas have big houses. Like, and then when I'm old enough to finally go out and hit the streets, I'm like, damn, this shit turned. Like, this ain't nothing like Carolina. But, and then, you know, I never really understood like my mom and like how much weight she walk around with and how much love she really got out here. So just being with her and learning that was like crazy. Cause you know, it's my mom, so I don't really see her like everybody else see her. So
of course,
you know what I'm saying. I'm finding out every day. You know how deep it goes. Yeah.
So before Atlanta, what Carolina, North or South?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Columbia.
So, oh wow.
Yeah.
So it was like super slower pace.
Nah, for sure.
Damn.
For sure.
Wow. Do you miss it?
Hell no.
He said, "Hell no."
I don't miss it, but nah, Carolina got a nice little wave. It's a whole lot of talented artists coming out the city.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of new money somewhere in the city, man. So yeah, I'm rocking with it, man.
Sure. When I think of Columbia, South Carolina, I always think about Black Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the homie.
Yeah,
He been
Black
grinding
Zach
for a
time.
minute.
Yeah.
Sure. Now, one of my favorite records is the SDM.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That shit's so damn hard. It's just
Thank you.
smooth. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like I can't even put it into words, but it's just like the perfect vibe, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Talk about that joint.
So man, ever since I've been doing music, you know, people been telling me to redo one of my dad's records, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you need to do one of your dad's songs. You do one of your dad's songs. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that shit. That shit's corny. But, you know, my mom begged and pleaded for me to do it one day. She paid for the studio and took me to the studio. She like, no, bro, you have to do this. Like, just do it for me. So I'm like, all right, I did it. We went to the studio. I did a record with this guy named Sean Penn. He produced a lot with August Alsina. And it came out great, man. Soon as we finished it, man, my mama started crying. Like she in the studio crying, like, wow, you finally did it. Like this record gonna change a lot for you, and it really did. Like, you know what I'm saying? It gave people a chance to finally look at me and see me for what I've been doing, man. So.
True, and I think that's a great way to take advantage of who your parents are too. You know what I'm saying? And do it in a way where you showcasing how you different.
Right.
You know what I mean? I thought the video was very interesting just because it was just kind of based off what you were saying. Like, people, do you feel like people was telling you that you need to create music like your mom or your dad?
Well, shit, if they was, I never was listening to that. Cause I can sing, but I'm not really a singer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can sing, but it's in my own way. You know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to Drake and T-Pain, and, you know, so that's why that's what I grew up listening to. So I never even tried to do that shit like how my dad and them was doing. Like, that ain't me.
For sure. And how important is it for you to create your own lane outside of them?
It's the utmost importance. It's the most important thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like this next record I'm coming out with, you heard it.
Yeah.
It's super left field from SDM. That's Swayvo, like, you know what I'm saying? And the ones I'm coming with after that is more left field than that. Like I feel like I got so much to give and a different perspective on this rap thing, this music thing, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
A perspective that people haven't heard yet. Like, I don't feel like I sound like nobody. I'm not copying nobody. When you hear me on a song, like, that's Swayvo. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
The Progress Report.